I mean, I even cut my comments off. Like, and it's like I don't want you applauding me, or I don't want you telling me I'm shit. Yeah. I just want to I want to tunnel vision this thing out.
Both are harmful. Both are very harmful.
Okay, let's talk.
Matter of fact, sometimes the praise is way
that's what I'm saying,
more fucking
and that's
harmful.
what I'm saying. Because, bro, just think about that. Like, and motherfuckers, I had a point in time where I was getting, and this is what made me cut my comments off, and I'm gonna get this game to the youngsters. It was a point in time I was getting 600-700 of fire. This is comments. Yep. And what that did to me when I was podcasting is made me chase that arena that those were coming in, and the rest of the podcast will suffer because I spend the podcast looking for those moments that I know will go on socials. And so it's dangerous. So I cut my comments off.
It makes you content. Like, I guess I put every like metaphor and comparison into music, and usually because I'm a Hove stan, I kind of base unfortunately his life off a lot of shit when I view business. I remember when we all said, Hove, at this point you are probably the greatest rapper of all time. He gave us Magna Carta, and it's not a bad album per se, but we was like, bro, we don't really want to hear you just tell us how rich you are for the rest of your career.
Right.
And that sparked he got content. He was the GOAT. Like, he was the fucking GOAT.
So listening to his fans did.
We put a fire in his ass as a fan base of like, yo, you need to go a little further in your life. Like, we don't want to hear your victory lap right now. And then we get 444 couple years, 5-6 years later.
Yeah. But I think
it's just too much praise just leaves you content.
Exactly. And I got no negative. Listen, on my socials, I go platinum every time. No negative comments, 4,000-5,000 shares, 12,000-15,000 likes. I mean, it's a surprise party. I mean, and that I said, damn, here I am, and my pod means so much to me, and I think that's why I can do my fans like that. That's why I can tell them no. Because they know, bro, really give it in that pod, man. And sometimes, like, I had to tell my fans that I care so much about the pod, because if I really wanted to, if I was feeding my ego, I would just keep doing that, because, boy, it's going. That shit it's going. But I know and understand, I told Charlamagne this earlier, ego is stolen and confidence is built. Confidence is earned, but ego is it's not real. And especially when you find yourself feeding it, it's a very dangerous thing. And that's what I was doing, man. I was saying, dude, get in the podcast. Now I'm already thinking how I'm gonna get into that little arena right there. What am I gonna do to get into that arena? It's like, no, bro, I need to tackle these topics, these, because I'm still building audience.
Yeah.
And like you said, it'll put you in that placeholder. It's like, I can only serve the people that enjoy this.
Yep.
And that doesn't work.
And even ego is so self-built. Like, it's such a perception, because I've watched especially people on the internet, loving to be the villain. Like, the villain makes them, that drives their ego.
Yes.
So they'll continue to just throw themselves out the window with extremely wild takes.
Yes.
Like, they just want to be hated so bad because that's what drives their ego. And then there's people that just want so much fucking love. And if you say one critique about them, their ego's like, ego is the most interesting human.
Where do you live at in that? Because like, even when we was talking, I'm like, yo, Rory, man, like a couple years ago, before I knew you, a couple people hit me and say, yo, Rory getting people checks at the BET, helping people get into the BET thing.
Behind the scenes have helped a lot of your favorite podcasters that we've never said it out loud.
It's up there. It's up there. Ooh, we thank y'all so much, man. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, it's your boy Loon from It's Up There Podcast. Thank you for watching the video you just watched, and make sure you subscribe by hitting the button you see on the screen, or go to the next video by hitting this right here you see on the screen. Big It's Up There Podcast.